Hey guys, it's Gremlin here, covering CES 2015 for you guys. So let's get straight into it. So we're going to be reviewing Sony's press conference at day one. So was Sony's press conference good, crap, shit, boring, or was it meh? It was alright. And the answer to that question is, they did good. They did good. Thumbs up for them. So basically, they were fluent from start to finish. They presented well, the presentations were good. They were good all the way through. So let's just get straight into it. So, Kazu Hara, I can't pronounce his name, so forgive me for that. He is the president and CEO of Sony Entertainment. He became CEO in 2012, I think it was. So anyway, he comes on and he says, before I start, I want to talk about two things. Two movies, in fact, by Sony Productions. He says, number one is Annie, and talks about how good Annie is. And me personally, I've never seen the film. So if you guys have seen the film, please comment below and let me know. Is it worth watching? Is it a good film? What are your thoughts on it? And the second film that he talks about is The Interview. And he says how proud he is to be a part of it and to make it happen and whatnot, and says thank you to all the viewers, which is us, to go see the film in the theatres and on the web or wherever, because it is. He says it was an amazing achievement to make it. And for those of you who don't know, this is the film that has caused the most debate and arguments recently. It's even been threatened in cinemas to take it down. So it's even been taken down from cinemas because they've been threats to them. Not just them, but to like crew members and staff and stuff like that. Which is fucking insane. It's a movie. Anyway, so he goes on from there and goes, let's start. And then he says, Sony is proudly to present that they're going into automotive, short story cars, basically. And then he talks about all these different kind of sensors that they're going to put into cars, like parking sensors, side mirror sensors, light sensors, suspension sensors, and whatnot, which is cool. But the only problem with this car bit of the show was the fact that we'd never actually got to see a car. We never got to see a model or anything like that. It was just him talking, and there's some drawings at the back. Yeah, just like, yep, we're going into cars. I'm going to do some sensors. Here it is. Here's some drawings that we did 5 minutes ago. There we go. There's a little squiggle. Oh, look at that smiley face I drew on the corner. It's pretty cool, isn't it? That's going to be in the car as well. No, I don't know. So, yeah, it was pretty cool. They talked a lot about the sensors and whatnot. It was pretty cool. And then they went on. So we've got to move on. Get this quickly because lots to get through. So then he talks about PlayStation. And he talks about how much PlayStation has sold, and talks about how great it is, and how great PlayStation View is, and how great PlayStation 4 is, and you know, how great it is and whatnot. And I didn't really pay much attention to it. And the reason why I didn't is because it's a game console. Of course it's going to fucking sell. Of course, we know that it's brilliant. It's a games console. I mean, half the UK's got one already. You know, it's a game console. We know that it's good. We know that it's got all these gizmos. We know that it's going to be brilliant. So it felt as if Sony just put that in there just to fill up time, really. Fill up space and talk about it more and to promote it more and probably to gain more sales from it and say, hey, look at PlayStation 4, it's brilliant, go get it. So yeah. Anyway, moving on. Then they talked about this new camera that they've brought out. I think it's called the A47. I could be wrong. I've got so much notes everywhere. It's crazy. Right. I could be wrong. If I am wrong, then forgive me. But this was pretty cool. They were talking about how it's got a crisp new picture. It's more crisp. The picture's more defined. It's still and whatnot. They didn't really talk much about it. And I wish I could talk more about it, but I can't because I was sort of drifting off at that point because how much they're saying that PlayStation was so great. But I will make another video on that one bit because it did interest me and I was bummed out that I didn't see much of it. But I did see the next bit briefly, which was when they were talking about their 4K TVs and how crisp and defined it was. So they were talking about it, and then they said, instead of me talking to you about a 4K TV and not showing you all these, showing you the TV and whatnot, you might as well just see it to believe it. And they said, right, we're going over to our studio now where you can see our accomplishments. So the hall went dark, and at the side there was a little screen, and there was their show floor with these 4K TVs, and you zoomed up, and I think it was round about an 80-inch 4K TV. It wasn't curved, it was just a flat 4K, I think it was 80-inch TV, and it spinned up. And what did you find in all its glory? The thinnest TV in the world. It was their 2-inch 4K TV. It was, they said it was slimmer than their phone. I think it was 2 inch, because when I think about it, 2 inches is quite thick. Quite thick. It might be 2 mil. Because 2 inches is pretty thick, come to think of it, for a TV. And phones aren't 2 inches, are they? No. Sorry guys, I think it's 2 mil. 2 mil. Yeah, that sounds about right. 2 mil. I'll have to look that up for you. Alright, but anyway, let's just carry on. Okay. 2 inches, that's pretty, yeah. Anyway, so, then they go on to talk about their camera recorders, which was pretty cool. We saw some new 4K camera recorders, and that was pretty cool, pretty decent, saying how good they are and whatnot, and they brought out a new one, and then they brought us down with a slam, and they went, yeah, this is our 4K new cam, and this is brilliant and awesome, and we love it, but it's not as good as our new one, because we got an even smaller one. This is our 4K action cam, and that was brilliant. That was genius what they did. And then they went, oh, and hang on, here's Tony Hawk with his video of our 4K action cam. With our 4K action cam. Then Tony Hawk, we see Tony Hawk doing snowboarding, skateboarding, surfing and whatnot with this 4K action cam. And then Tony Hawk comes on like, yay, it's Tony Hawk. And then Tony Hawk comes on and says, yeah, the 4K action cam was brilliant. And it was good. It was good. And then Tony Hawk just rambles on saying how good it is, and they're just saying, yeah, it's our new 4K, and, you know, it's still shot, it's small, it's thick, it can give not thick, it's slim, it can fit in your pocket, it's easy to film, and you'll be filming in 4K. And basically the 4K action cam is like the GoPro Concorde sort of style. So you stick it on your helmet and whatnot, and run around with it, run into a wall, I don't know, what your kids like doing. Boop. So yeah, so we're getting to the end, and then, what have I missed out? I said, TVs, PlayStation, camera recorders, cars, oh yeah, okay, and then at the end, they announce their new product. Now this is the bit where I just started reading up about something else, and then I didn't hear it, I just caught a glimpse of it, and then it was like, their all-in-one fitness run product. So it was them saying, if you forget your mobile or your Walkman and whatnot, you want it all in one place, don't you? And they had it was like a headphone thing, so when you go running, you don't need to bring out your phone or your Walkman, it's all there, sort of thing. I don't know how, I think it was like a Bluetooth thing or something, I don't know. But that was it for their press conference. I'm going to talk about it more in depth and bring out some more videos, but overall it was pretty good press conference. It was quite thorough. I will be doing a video on the top 2 products that I think that stood out in that press conference, doing more in-depth conversation, and I will do a video on that camera for you guys. And I'll try and get a video on that new product, although they didn't really get to say much about that. That was only like a brief 2-minute thing. It was, it was a bit couch and hig and dragon sort of thing, But anyway, guys, I've got to go. I'll get back to you on the next video. I think it is ZTE. No, I think ZTE. No. Might be LG. I think it is LG. Anyway, guys, I'll get back to you in the next video. I'll see you guys in the next video. Please like and subscribe, comment, and I'll see you in the next video. Alright, cheers, bye.